penetrates my bones.
Well, they're all bones. Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires, part 5 of my Crone Hellebron campaign, as she's whinging about the cold, once again wearing a metal bikini. I mean, you know, put 2 and 2 together, love, eh? And I don't mean the twins, what's left of them anyway. Right, okay, so we've seen off Gilgalian. He gave us some slaves, thank you very much. And we've got some potential slave material up here with some Cygors. I do not like Cygors. They are the worst. But we're going to have to deal with them anyway, because they've been raiding me for a little while. They're being a pain in the ass, so we're going to have to go over there and bop them. Meanwhile, we have Admiral, hang on. Akbar. Admiral Akbar, he has recruited some Blackheart Corsairs, and that's it. So good for him. It's only cost 99, that's pretty dirt cheap, and we're making about 2k a turn, which is very nice, allowing us to upgrade all of our bits. And is it? Oh, it comes so quickly every year, doesn't it? So very, you know, before you know it, suddenly it's like, have you brought your Deathmas presents? It's like, oh shit, I forgot to buy the really jagged implements and shanking. What the fuck are you doing here? You better be running away. You better be running away. If you're not running away, I'm going to be so annoyed. Safari. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't care. Right, what the fuck? Where the fuck are you going? You better be running.
We make claw pact, yes? Strong oath, never broken. Good.
I mean, from someone called Tretch. Craventail? No, obviously not. That'd be insane. Okay, let's book it over here. We're keeping an eye out for any potential high elf fleets. Let's make sure they didn't sneak past us. I think we're good. Alright, okay, we've got some defences up on the coastline there, which is good. Oh yeah, when aren't they? I'm tempted to hold my nerve, because I want to get the Dark Palisades. So we're going to skip you and you. And then we're going to kill some Beastmen. Okay, all the high elves declaring war on me. That's fine. I don't care. I've got Malekith power. And maybe Karond Kar in the way. I don't know. But either way, all I'll be doing is just sending armies for me to nom on. Delicious high elf slaves. Easy, I would guess. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to chase you until you stop moving and start raiding, and then we'll jump you when I've got the chance. That's the plan. Let's go. You know, just go forge to kill, and we can get the reworked crossbows because that extra range is very nice, especially when dealing with bloody elves. That's it. Keep an eye out. Hello.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
Hello. Okay, we've got a couple of fleets heading this way.
The Witch King welcomes you. I will treat on his behalf.
What, the guy you hate? Okay, you don't actually hate him. You kind of like it's fine, but you know, look, we could all be friends here. I feel like we should be friends. Let's be friends. I'm not trying to. So I want Shargath to get defenses. Dargoth having. I mean, basically everyone should. Everywhere should have defenses, right? Everywhere, and I should be. Where's Spite Reach? Over there. Okay, that's not super urgent.
Who seeks me? Sorceress of the Dark Convent. We
could maybe get a little bit of extra cash. I don't know if it's really going to be that useful. Okay, we're gonna hold off. I'm just gonna save my pennies. See if we can catch up to those Beastmen. I'm hoping they just stay high. No. No, Tretch. Just go back home. Go back home and die. I'm going to try and not piss off Karond Kar more, because if I can get Karond Kar to declare war on the High Elves, then they can shield me from them. Oh, will you come back here, you little shit?
Fulfilling my destiny.
Just stand still.
I am Cain's instrument.
Just stand bloody still. I don't want to attack them there because they'll run off and then they'll be able to attack. I just need to stand right next to them and hope they don't move.
I sense Kane's presence.
That's the dream. Let's go for Noble-born Ruler for no particular reason.
Cease your provocations.
I kind of want to do this.
Blood will warm me.
But we're one turn away from... Okay, if we do that, then next turn we can also get the defences at Har Ganeth. Okay, so Safri has landed. They are at war with Malekith as well. So I'm hoping Malekith bops them.
Who seeks the counsel of the Witch King?
Will you join my war against these guys? I'll join your war. Tell you what, why don't we just join each other's wars? No?
Weakling.
I'm the one that's not... Okay, what about if we do that?
Very well.
Okay, better than nothing. Better than nothing. I'll take it. Nope. Pass. Won't worry about that. Now, last time we did discuss... I say discuss. I was thinking about changing my slave location to the other place. That whole thing. Anyway, the point is that I might do that, but I'm going to have to remember to do it. So, good luck me, I guess? Oh, for fuck's sake. These guys are literally the worst. Ultimately, if I can get defences everywhere, then I can just jump them, but... Okay. We'll do that.
What is your dark purpose?
Yeah, so we want to... So, I kind of want to knock this down. But I don't. I don't really want to knock that down, do I? I kind of want to keep it. I kind of want to keep it. I also need to keep an eye out. Hello.
Never.
Hello, Harriet.
Favored of the Witch King.
Who the fuck are you? Ship captain with a mace.
Am I supposed to listen? Very well.
Who the fuck are you? That's weird. I don't get a special one, do I? No, I don't think I do. Rubbish. Never mind.
What do you seek?
Okay, let's see if we can... I just need these Beastmen to sit still for one turn, and then I can just crush them. I mean, they're not currently at war with me. The problem is if I go to war with them... Okay, don't care about that. Where did you go? Did you sail up here? Yes, you did.
Unlikely. Mistress of Har Ganeth.
You'll probably land here again, right? So... It's so annoying when they just dick about. It's almost like they know what I'm up to. I just want to go and stand next to them and jump them. Let's go with the artisan's house, because that'll just give us that little bit of extra income, won't it? Let's do that.
Someone bring me a cloak.
Okay. You... Right. Let's... Sure, let's get Nagaron to join us. I'm hoping they either decide to fight or can't run far enough. Come on. Perfect. That's all I needed. That's everything I needed right there. So I may have been a little bit cheesy here, and I made the Cygles waste all that ammunition by the cunning tactic of having Hellebron hide behind a tree, and they just chuck bolts at the tree until they run out of ammunition. So, I mean, you know, I probably didn't need to, but God, Cygles do so much damage. So do Minotaurs. Minotaurs do an awful lot of damage. And they've got a lot of missile units as well. Basically, just be annoying. So I decided to make sure the Cygors weren't an issue. So we took out all... I mean, they'll still be able to pummel me in melee combat. Their melee attack isn't great. Well, no, it actually is pretty good. The melee defense isn't very good. But, you know, backed up by other units, they'll be pretty effective at smushing people. Gonna send Hellebron in to engage the Minotaurs. Jeez, that killed a lot of people. I mean, Beastmen. Beastmen aren't people. And we're going to crossbow bolt the Minotaurs, bring them down, kill them as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, we can't do that with these Minotaurs who are in the trees, which means these Witch Elves, wherever they are, there they are, these Witch Elves are now fighting Minotaurs, and Witch Elves are quite squishy, and Minotaurs are very jam-inducing. Oh dear, yeah, that's not good. And they're making the Minotaurs go out of control. Not as useful as it may sound, actually, with Minotaurs. I mean, they're already pretty out of control anyway. However, the Ungors are getting absolutely destroyed by our infantry, who are just slicing and dicing machines. And our Doomfire Warlocks coming in from the flanks, running down those missile units as they try to get away. So far, so good, as a Beastman right flank just collapses. Absolutely destroyed. On the right flank, though, our Witch Elves are not doing as well against these Minotaurs. The Minotaurs have killed quite a lot of Witch Elves. Yep, that lady's head came off. That's not good. How is she going to do her hair? It's impossible. Yep, there's a lot of Witch Elves dying over there. We're concentrating missile fire on them as well. That's probably not a good idea. And the Cygor is finally being routed. It didn't actually do as much damage, just being whipped to death. Off it goes. Crossbow bolts in its back. We've managed to rout the last of the Minotaurs. Just a few units running away. Obviously, we'll chase down as many as possible. I don't know if chasing units down actually gives you more slaves, or whether it's just based on... Like, I realised that in medieval Total War, the more units you chase down, obviously you got the you know, the more captured people, but I don't think it works that way anymore. I don't think it's the same. So I think you just get a set amount depending on the numbers in the enemy army and any bonuses you have. And I think you get a bonus for killing the enemy general as well, I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but, you know, we'll kill him too, just to be on the safe side.
We honor you, Kane.
Very nice. Also a little bit of extra income. Thank you very much for that. And 873 slaves. Gonna need them.
Finding my way.
Now, where is...
Kneel in supplication.
Where is that High Elf army going to land? More missile resistance would be nice. I mean, you're quite killy anyway. You're fairly killy. I mean, more bonus plus infantry. Okay, let's go Raid Leader, because that's going to beef up our Doomfire Warlocks. And I do like my Doomfire Warlocks. The Ripperhorn tribe is dead, which means they won't be raiding me, which is also good. More slaves as well. We drop down to Bitter. I'm going to... Do I wait? Do I wait? Okay. They might not be coming. They might have...
This is absurd.
They might have landed and buggered off. Or been killed. It's hard to know. It's so difficult keeping an eye on these buggers without any... That's it. What I need is like ports here, and then at least I can see what's going on. I can see them incoming. So I can see this because I have a port here, but I don't have any port in this region. I need Karond Kar, Blacklight Tower, or Slaver's Point to be able to see what's going on here. Even Twisted Glade would be useful. You know, just so I could see who's incoming. At the moment, I'm pretty fucking blind. And that's not just the cataracts either.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
However, we do have defences at Shargath coming up, which is great. Really like that. I might save up for the Dark Elf Harbour.
They have promise.
Let's give Edna immortality.
They are bloody-handed.
And I'm going to go with a stimulate growth. I don't often do it because it's only in sort of like, you know, local regions. But I think being that we're currently just sat at home, not necessarily the worst option. Just a little bit of extra growth. How's he doing that? That's up to him. I'm not going to ask questions. So you increase slave incomes. We could just like dump you. Maybe you're just slave income boy. I don't know. Maybe that's just what you do. Defeat the following army. Maybe they're dead? I don't know who that was, though. Sword of Cain has been claimed. Well, by who? I bet it's Alariel, but I don't know how. She just always seems to get her hands on it. Loves getting her gently yet firm grasp around the Sword of Cain. Okay, well, it looks like if there was a High Elf army coming this way, they've stopped. So, good. I guess. Let's get the Dark Elf Harbour there. I'm tempted to get rid of this army because the quicker we can upgrade, the better. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
Yes, noted. You're also unemployed. Get the fuck out of my house. She'll be back, don't worry. We'll get her later. Because that's gonna... I've now got 4K coming in. 4K, I can do things with 4K. Ooh, the Hmong are dead. Apparently they've been killed by these guys, who actually quite like me. Good. Good. That's fine. I mean, you know, eventually Chaos will turn up and then I assume kill them. In the meantime, it looks like Clan Rictors are actually doing okay for themselves. So, your strength rank 64. Could I maybe strike you?
Be brief. I care not for your ramblings.
You are allies with 1,000 Moors. So that's Rakarth. But it looks like Rakarth just has the Isle of Wights. He doesn't have anything else. In which case, is that really a threat? Can I... he'd probably have an army and he'll probably send it after me. In fact, I can fucking guarantee it.
The people are
But could we grab Karond Kar before that happens? And are you really a threat? Things to ponder. I'm not provoking anyone. Let's upgrade the Artisan House. And we're going to get reworked crossbows. Lovely stuff. Okay. I'm kind of thinking we maybe take on Karond Kar. It looks like they're fighting. They're not fighting Clan Rictus anymore. So maybe...
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens.
You're at war with the people we don't like. Maybe we can get you on side? I'm sure... Yes, I'm sure this is fine, right?
Good.
I'm sure this is fine. And I bet you don't...
Your presence, so be quick.
Exactly. You don't like my treaties with Clan Rictus, which is fine. Who does like me, just out of interest? So, you don't like my treaty with Clan Rictus, but I think you'll probably be okay with it because they're also at war with the same fact. So, I think we can do this. I think we take... Right, so what we're going to do... We're going to keep an eye on the waterways to ensure no High Elf fleet slips past us. At the same time, we're going to hit Karond Kar. Karond Kar does not have defences. So we can take Karond Kar quickly. Ooh. How delightfully evil. It'll also be somewhere to send my slaves, which will be good. It just... I just need to make sure no one slips past me. That's all. While we're manoeuvring. It takes a while for Hellebron to manoeuvre. She's not got great manoeuvrability.
The Druki are restless.
Duly noted. We want this. The Dark Elf Manners. Give us... Oh, is that better than upgrading this, though? So that's 15 growth from... So that's another 5 growth compared to another 5 growth. But that also reduces upkeep. So Bosch. Karaza Karak. Okay, you declared war on me. The Blue Vipers are dead. Can we... What's going on down here? It's got a bit of a knife fight going on.
Words carefully. I most certainly will. Weakling.
Okay, fine. Well, we won't worry about that.
High Priestess.
We won't worry about that. Admiral Akbar. Now, obviously the best thing to go for is probably Chief Master, because I'm probably not going to give you shades. I'm just going to give you, you know, doobly whatsits. Crossbows, that's the one. They'll be cheap and cheerful. I mean, the thing is, the crossbows are really effective, just in general. They're just a really good unit. I mean, shades are better, but the crossbows do, you know, they do well at what they do, which is shoot people with armor-piercing crossbow bolts.
Through me.
The fuck just happened? So, the Celestial Storm has declared war on all the Lizardmen. Okay, cool. Now that sounds fine.
Behold my beauty.
Okay, we're going to land.
Dreadlord, at your command.
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal's here. I mean, I reckon we can take him. Let's go further.
Dark and noble warrior.
We may need some siege towers. However, depending on what you're... Well, that's 57. I did see a little army here. You don't have a big force. It's not great. I reckon we can just wreck them. I reckon we can just wreck them. We could also get you into range, couldn't we? If we get you into range, you can help us with bombardment. I also need at some point to get a fucking sorceress, don't I? I keep thinking about that and I keep forgetting. You know what? I'm going to knock the slave pens down. Get a sorceress building in there. Where do we need walls? Okay, Shargath's fine, Agar, Dargoth needs them, the Black Pillar needs them, so let's upgrade you. And we are going, so we've got the money building. If we take Karond Kar, we don't need a slave build, so we're going to go the artisan. We're going to do that. And here, artisan. It's just more cash. More cash. We can keep flooding that into our infrastructure. That's what we need. The big money boost. And I also need Karond Kar. Hello, Marathi. I mean, you are a bitch, but maybe we can be bitches together? Pinky promise? Don't worry, I won't try and steal the secret of everlasting youth. That was, of course, a lie. I definitely will be stealing that. Can you...
And violence.
Yeah, we're declaring war. Yeah. Yeah, come and join the party, Malekith. It says valiant defeat. I'm going to say we're going to be fine. You actually don't have much in the way of crossbows, do you? You've got a couple of crossbows there. It's just a lot of these hand bows. Which, you know, are quite nasty. But we'll get the... It'll take 3 turns, but we can do that. Do something like that. We'll upgrade you. Well, I think you can actually... You can leave, can't you? But we could retreat, so I think we'll be fine. And if you retreat... If you attack us, you can't then get back to the city. I don't think. Also, I forgot to keep an eye out for high elves. It's fine. Once we get Karond Kar, once we have Karond Kar, we'll be able to see the sea area around here. So we'll be able to keep us. Hello, Tretch. What's up, buddy? You want a defensive alliance? Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can be friends. Sure, sure, sure. Seems fine. Doesn't seem like there'll be any problems with that one. Ooh, you're coming for me. Alright. You want it? Come and get it. Now, this enemy army is quite range heavy, which is not good for us because I do not want to be kited by Black Ark Corsair. I think they're faster. They've got speed of 40. I've got speed of 14. Okay, I could probably catch up with them, but I'd take a lot of fire in the meantime, which I do not want to do. So we're going to just, you know, shoot them with our own crossbows. Crossbows in the front rank, doing a lot of damage. These Black Ark Corsairs advance. Oof. Yes, that's a lot of damage. Good. Hellebron charging in to engage the Spiky Hydra. And we've also have the enemy. So the enemy general here is a special character, Shakara Rael. I don't know. She's got some explosive crossbow thing. That might be quite fun. We should get our hands on that. Lovely trio of Doom Bolts. We do have a horde of Witch Elves advancing. It's hot Witch Elf on Witch Elf action. That's right. Only on the Monsters Abound channel do you get hot Witch Elf on Witch Elf action. Actually, it's Sisters of Slaughter, but still, that's still pretty hot. You know, sexy, mostly undressed ladies with daggers fighting mostly more undressed ladies with whips. That's pretty hot, I assume, maybe. We're doing well so far, but here comes the second wave with even more missile units and 2 Spiky Hydras to boot. We're doing okay so far, but again, we just need to make sure that we keep our range units firing. We need to move them up, keep our infantry covered. We do not want our infantry chasing after missile units. That's a bad idea. Our cavalry, on the other hand, pretty good at just that job, but we want to lure them back in because they don't have the same range as our crossbows, which means we can shoot them, they can't shoot us. Edna is currently taking on the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, and trying to take out Shakara Riel, who is taking pot shots at us, which does this big explosion-y green thing. I think that shot is her. I don't know. She's killed 32. She's killed quite a few people. Obviously, if we wipe a faction out, we can potentially confederate her, so we definitely want to do that. Here comes the second wave. Those Spiky Hydras. We're pouring fire onto them to try and bring them down. Crone Hellebron took a little bit of damage there. She's flying around the outside. She is regenerating, which is quite nice. We're now bringing the Doomfire Warlocks, who are going to be instrumental in this battle, to come around the flanks and try and take out these Dark Shards. Dark Shards will open fire on us, but we're constantly moving our infantry forward, along with our Dark Shards, just giving that cover. You can see there's a lot of crossbows currently lined up here, or there was. Supporting fire from the Black Ark, not to mention more Doom Bolts landing in the midst of those units, including the Black Guard. Black Guard are currently taking apart Edna, which is not ideal. Spiky Hydra goes down. Lots of units now fleeing the battlefield. The Doomfire Warlocks charging in to mop up the ranged units. Crone Hellebron also swooping down on her Manticore to lock them into combat, and you can see they're not super happy about that. Army losses seem to be just about to take effect, and there we go, the enemy army is broken. And of course, the more units we can run down, the easier the follow-up battle will be. Oh, those Doomfire Warlocks. So good. 907 slaves. To be honest, what I should have done is done the Death Knight beforehand. I forgot though, so whoops. Oh well. Tormentor and Punishments. So we get Potion of Toughness. +1 uses for Potion of Toughness. It's quite nice.
Bleed and break.
It's quite nice. Let's get Sycophantic Schemer. And then we should just be able to walk in. And there we go. Could Luton occupy? Nah, it's just occupy. Alright, now this is where we're going to pack all of our slaves, because we've got the slave traders' palaces. That's very nice. And can we get the slave building as well? Oh, we can. Oh. So, right. So, first things first. Which one's this? The Broken Lands. So, pack everyone into the Broken Lands. Nope. Yes, all the slaves. All the slaves, Broken Lands. We want that. Don't want that. Get rid of that one. Don't need it. And now we can also see what's going on in this sea area here, so that's really useful because it means that we can see that there's no high elves on their way. There's a little army here, but it's not that worrying. Right, if we can take Slaver's Point and Black Light Tower, we should be in a fairly good position to then secure this entire province, and we can start packing slaves in there. Obviously, we need to reach Black Light Tower before Malekith does, but we should be able to do that. In fact, what we could do is we could send you this way, couldn't we? Thanks, that's really nice of you to say. Not many people admire it that much, but it's nice. It's nice to find someone who does. So there we go. And you can also have that one. Get some of those boys. Right, you go and take Black Light Tower. I'll go down and take the other one, whatever the hell it's called. Can't remember, not important. And that'll be all good. We get strength through spite. And then we can get... Is this one? Or confer Bloodlust? Confer Bloodlust, which is going to give physical resistance, speed, and weapon strength for Witch Elves, Sisters of Slaughter. I mean, Favour of the Fortunate is also quite nice because that's going to beef up the Har Ganeth Execution. So we might need to get both of them. Also, Ravager Rewards gives more speed and armour. Not that we really... I mean, the Doomfire Warlocks are really fast anyway. They don't have any range, and armour isn't really that useful for them considering they've got 15. I guess more armour is kind of useful.
No.
I guess. Right, we get to Slaver's Point, Admiral Akbar, get to Black Light Tower. Don't worry, it's not a trap. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Oh, wait. In the next episode.